Hey guys, so this unboxing is going to be my VFC M4 RIS2 AEG. I haven't seen any videos on this particular rifle yet. The only thing I've seen is like their forging series, like their GBBR. There's a couple of videos on those, but I haven't seen anybody actually do one of the AEG. And this should be the new version with the Avon gearbox upgrades and like the rotary hop-up, I hope. That's what. So I ordered this from KICBB. They're based out of Taiwan. And they actually don't sell to the US on their website. You actually have to email them for a quotation, which is what I did. This cost me, I think, $506 after shipping. So let's get it open and see what it looks like. As you can see, we've got some US Customs Border Patrol examination thing. Hopefully this is actually where I open it at. Looks like it is. Cut up the box a little bit, but that's okay. Looks like it's going to be a box inside of a box here. And hopefully it isn't destroyed. Trying to keep this all in frame while I do this, but it might be a little difficult. Alright, toss that over there. Let's see what we have. Not sure what this is. Might be like the invoice or something, perhaps. Not entirely sure. Let me check this out real quick. Okay. This looks like the manual for it. So I won't really dig into this because this is all like standard stuff. Don't point loaded weapons at people and always assume they're loaded. Get this bubble wrap out of here. Alright, so here is the box, and this is the Colt authorized. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little shiny because of all my lights, but that's okay. Open this up. We've got the magazine. I think this is like a standard, oh, it's a high cap, so I probably won't be using this at all. I ordered some magazines I'll do a video on once they come in. I'm going to set this aside for the current moment. Because KIC, they sent me an email kind of like detailing the orange tip and stuff. And then underneath here is where they hid my original flash hider, which is something that you can request. So I'll mess around with that later. And I'll probably actually just keep this. I'm not planning on running a suppressor or like aftermarket flash hider, so I'll probably just use this one. Set that to the side, and other than that, pretty standard box. I'll probably end up getting rid of it because it's just like a plastic thing. And let's get this thing unwrapped. And here we have it. So I'll set it down for a second and then we'll pick up and kind of go over all the pieces. Looks like the selector got moved around a little bit. But I don't think any US retailers keep these in stock. I know a lot of them have started stocking the Mark 18 because that's a popular model. But I kind of wanted something a little bit different, but in the same like style as that. So I went with the Bach 2 M4. And I think I'm going to try to model it a little bit after my real steel one. And let's see if it's got the rotary hop-up. So yeah, it is the updated version. Hopefully you can see that in there. That's the rotary hop-up unit. So I'm assuming with that in there, the gearbox also has the upgrades. Let me see. Probably won't mess around with it, but I'll let you guys know. Unless I can get these pins out without too much trouble. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure on the changes to the gearbox, but it does look better than the standard VFC stuff. I think this actually is the updated version with the kind of like the better piston and like air cylinder and stuff like that. Because normally the VFC gearboxes look a little bit worse for the wear. And I don't know if it has, I don't know if they have quick change springs or not, but it looks pretty alright actually. So the receiver actually feels a lot better than my old Mark 18. And then this is just putty or tape. You just peel that right off. So there are the Colt trademarks. M4A1 carbine. And see if we can get this off. There's some more Colt. I'll mess around with cleaning this up a little bit later. And I did get a CTR stock for it, so I'll be getting rid of this. These are alright, but I'm not a fan of the crane style. And I think that's it on the lower. Let me put this back together. Actually, I'll just set the lower aside and we'll go over the upper. So this is, whoops, take that out. There's the inner barrel on the hop-up unit. As you see, it's not like the clear plastic old M4 style. It's like the rotary hop. So it looks pretty decent. And here we have the upper. Seems pretty solid. Let's see if we can dig this out so you guys can see. So yeah, pretty much the same as my old Mark 18 that you guys have seen a lot. Oops. I'll have to try to dig that out of there later. That one might be a little bit tougher, but kind of the standard affair as far as trademarks. I'm not sure if these are actually licensed through Daniel Defense yet. I think Mad Bull still holds the license unless VFC has gotten permission from Mad Bull to use Daniel Defense licensing. But it looks pretty good. I think there might be some trademarks on the barrel, but can't quite make it out. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I think this is glued on, so I'll have to mess with a little heat. And I used to boil these on like the stove, but I think you can actually use like a blow dryer, which is probably good enough. But I used to have some flash hiders that just took forever to take off, and I actually put the barrel, like the tip of the barrel, in some boiling water, which helped quite a bit. But this is the tan model. They also make it in black, but if you're going for like period accurate or like replica accurate, because this is going to be like a Ranger M4 that I'm building, you want the tan version, and that comes with like the FDE rail, which is a really nice color. I really don't like the Mad Bull rails because they're so shiny, but this looks really nice. Really nice color there. Let me put this back together for you, and we'll kind of go through the gun some more. And as far as upgrades, you guys know I like to go crazy on upgrades, but I think this time I'm actually going to leave this stock for a little bit and just kind of replace stuff as it goes. So I'm going to run a LiPo. A buddy of mine suggested, I think, Titan batteries or something like that. They make like some kind of crazy batteries. Asian with Hat actually suggested that to me, so I'm going to check that out and see if I can get a buffer tube, because I'll be running a CTR. And I got a new grip coming in that I'll do a video on that I haven't seen either. It's like the Dytac replica of the BCM grip, so we'll see how that goes with like a motor, because it does have that steeper grip angle. But yeah, this is a nice looking rifle. And I think for right now I'm going to do a T1. I thought about doing like a short dot to kind of like replicate my real steel AR, kind of have a similar setup. But I think right now I'm going to run the T1. And I've got a new light coming in, the Element M600 Ultra. So you guys will see a video on that. But yeah, it's a nice looking rifle. Now you guys will see more of that. Thanks for watching.